Have you ever wondered why a rubber band and the economy have more in common than you think? Welcome to the world of elasticity of demand, where economics meets daily life in the most amusing ways. Picture this, you've got a rubber band in your hand. You pull it, it stretches. This is similar to when the price of a product drops and suddenly consumers want more of it. That rubber band, it's stretching to accommodate the increased demand. But wait, what happens when you let go of that rubber band? That's right, it snaps back, contracts. Just like when the price of a product goes up and consumers decide they don't want it as much. Demand contracts. So you see, elasticity of demand is all about how much demand stretches or contracts in response to price changes. So, the next time you're playing with a rubber band, remember, you're not just annoying your office mates. You're demonstrating a key economic principle. Now, if you think all demands react to price changes like a standard rubber band, then you're in for a surprise. Let's delve into the factors that can stretch or snap the elasticity of demand. First up, we have the availability of substitutes. Imagine you're a diehard fan of a particular brand of jeans, but they decide to hike up their prices. Suddenly, those other brands don't seem so bad, right? That's because the more substitutes available, the more elastic the demand tends to be. Now let's consider necessity versus luxury. Your demand for a loaf of bread, a staple food item, is likely to be less elastic than your demand for, say, caviar. Why? Because you need bread to survive, but you can probably live without the caviar. Unless you're a millionaire with a caviar addiction, of course. Finally, there's the proportion of income spent on the good. Picture this. You're at the grocery store and the price of salt goes up by a few cents. You probably wouldn't bat an eye, right? But if your rent suddenly doubled, you'd be scrambling to find a cheaper place. That's because the more significant the portion of your income a good takes up, the more elastic its demand becomes. So remember, not all goods are created equal in the eyes of elasticity. Some are like sturdy rubber bands, while others are like those flimsy ones that snap after one use. So let's wrap this up like an overstretched rubber band, shall we? Just like our rubbery friend, the elasticity of demand can either be stretched thin or remain slack, depending on several factors. Whether it's the availability of substitutes, the level of necessity, or the proportion of income spent, each factor plays a pivotal role in how much that band can stretch. So the next time you're shopping and notice a price change, remember the rubber band. And remember, elasticity is more than just a fun word to say. It's an economic principle that affects your wallet every day.